parents, we all just want to keep our kids safe. I don't think we ever stop worrying about them. But some of the trickiest worries are about things we can't even see. So what does modern science tell us about germs and microbes? A microbe is basically any living thing that's too small to see without a microscope. That includes protozoa, viruses, fungi, and bacteria.
Microbes are everywhere. They've been here long before we were, and they built this world as we know it and contribute to all the life forms that we see around us. There's at least as many microbes in and on us as there are human cells. They're so numerous, they outnumber the number of stars in the galaxy.
They play a fundamental role in how our bodies develop and how they function. Everything from producing little chemicals that your body needs, all the way through to fighting off other pathogens, other dangerous bacteria or dangerous viruses which you would otherwise be susceptible to.
Without microbes producing vitamin K, for example, our blood wouldn't coagulate, and we'd pretty much all bleed to death. Ugh.
We and our microbes, it's not just two separate things. It's just like another organ that we have.
In the last 50 years, we've seen an incredible decrease in the amount of infectious diseases, measles, mumps, tuberculosis, hepatitis. That's great. But in the same time frame, we've seen almost an equal increase in the number of autoimmune diseases, allergies, asthma, diabetes, intestinal disorders, and obesity.
There's only about 100 bacteria that actually cause bacterial infections, yet we have thousands of different species in and on us living on our bodies. They help our brain develop, they help our gut develop, they help our immune system develop. And when you take them out of the equation, we realize this doesn't happen.
Perhaps at the end of the day, one important message is that we change our frame set on how we see ourselves, and especially how we see our children, and understand that they're not just humans, but they're a mixture between humans and microbes, and that we have to understand health in the context of both human and microbial health.
I think this message is somewhat liberating to allow families to be a little more relaxed, not be scared of those bacteria that are out there, not be terrified by the microbes. Letting their children be out in the environment, not locked up. The things that our grandparents did were probably pretty good advice.